Hello friends, welcome to Only IAS. In today's video, we will be discussing regarding color blindness, and this is a very important component from Indian Express Explained, and we will be keeping this particular explained section in background, right? At the same time, you can relate this particular topic from your prelims perspective as well as General Studies 3 paper, Science and Technology, right? So let's look in why has this color blindness been actually in news. See, you must have heard about FTTI. What is FTTI? FTTI is Film and Television Institute of India. Now what has happened is FTTI had made some rules. What rules? Actually, they had excluded some of the students who were color blind from their courses. Basically, the students who were color blind were not allowed to enroll into these courses. Now this thing went into court, and the Honorable Supreme Court has directed FTTI that it cannot exclude the candidates suffering from color blindness from its courses related to filmmaking and editing. At the same time, Supreme Court has asked FTTI to make changes to its curriculum instead, right? Now you must be wondering what exactly is color blindness. So let's discuss that. See, take this particular case. Now, if you're a person who has a normal color vision, he or she might be clearly able to understand that this is a cap of green color, this is a t-shirt of yellow color, and these are shoes of red color, right? However, a person who has some kind of red-green confusion, basically a form of color blindness, will see these colors or will see this object in this particular color. Now you must be wondering, how is this possible? See, if you are a person with normal color vision, it might be a bit difficult to understand how is this happening, but this is the actual scenario of people who are having this particular kind of color blindness. Let's take another example. Just look this case. In this particular case, if you are a person with normal vision, this will be the above case will be your particular scenario. However, person with color blindness will find it difficult to distinguish between these colors. At the same time, just tell me what color are you seeing in this particular image. If you are a person who has normal vision, it probably is 16, right? However, person with color blindness will see this image something like this, making it very hard to identify what exactly the number is. These are known as Ishihara test, right? So I'm very sure you must have understood what is color blindness. Just to summarize, color blindness, also known as color deficiency, is the inability to see the colors in a normal way. Basically, you are unable to see the colors in a normal way. That is known as either color blindness or also can be called as color deficiency. Just take this particular case and you can understand what is color blindness and color deficiency. So what happens is, color blind individuals often they are finding difficulty to distinguish between colors, usually green, red, and sometimes blue as well. Understood? Now you must be wondering, what are the reasons behind color blindness? See, this is the retina. In the retina, there are two types of cells. First is rods and second is cones. Now what happens is, there are certain functions of rods and cones. What does rods do? It helps in distinguishing between light and dark. So basically, the rods help in distinguishing what is light color and what is dark. And accordingly, there are cones as well. What is the function of cones? They detect particular color. Understood? So the cones help in determining the color. And at the same time, there are three types of cone. What are they? They are RGB. RGB mean red, green, and blue. Our brains use this information from these particular cells in order to perceive the colors. So basically, when there is not a clear perception because the cones which are there, they are not some kind of malfunctioning has been there, so there can be some kind of color blindness in these particular scenario. One thing to understand is, color blindness may be of different kinds and degrees. Some people might be completely unable to distinguish between the colors. However, on the other hand, some might be able to see some sort of difference but not the complete difference. So one can say that color blindness is of different degrees in different kind of people. At the same time, some people might be seeing the various things as shade of grey, right? Now, is the clarity affected because of this? See, actually what happens is, a normal person might be seeing this particular scenario and a person with color blindness of some sort might be seeing this particular scenario. However, in the market currently there are some kind of contact lenses or filter glasses that can help in seeing this particular scenario to the actual scenario. So see, there is a possibility that this particular condition can be treated. However, it is very difficult to reverse this situation, and treatment is also a bit difficult, but due to the increase in technology, we can say there are some kind of special contact lenses or color filter glasses which are coming in the market that can help in modifying the situation. At the same time, there is gene replacement therapy. We don't have complete data regarding gene replacement therapy, but it is expected that gene replacement therapy is also useful in correcting this particular situation. Another thing to understand is, unless the color blindness is of the severe kind, the sharpness or clarity of the vision is not affected. I'll give you an example. Let's say there's a dark red and on the other hand there is a red color. Now some of us might not be able to clearly distinguish how different dark red is from the normal red. So in this particular, like for example, take this case and this case, both are more or less red in color, but it is difficult for some of us to clearly distinguish how much is it the difference in the kind of colors. So in that case, if the severity is not high, it does not affect much. Understood? Now how this particular condition can actually be detected? See, the best scenario to detect this condition is when a child is understanding colors in their starting years. So if there is a possibility that we are able to notice that difficulties faced by children when they are beginning to learn colors, then accordingly one can ensure that this particular child has some sort of color blindness. On the other hand, there are Ishihara tests. As I was discussing with you, that these particular cases, in case you are able to see what number is between these colors, accordingly you can guess that there is no situation of color blindness within you. Otherwise, if you are seeing this particular scenario as something like this, then there is a possibility of color blindness within you, right? Now what could be the causes? Why exactly is the color blindness happening? See, color blindness has primarily two causes. One is either you are born with color blindness, or otherwise these situation might be arising in later. So if I talk about people born with color blindness, actually what is happening is it is because of genetically transmission, right? Some kind of congenital color blindness may be transferred genetically. Actually what happens is a problem with color blindness that arises later in life. It could be due to some kind of disease. What kind of disease? For example, a person might be having diabetes, or probably Parkinson's disease, or might be having sickle cell anemia, or might be having too much of alcohol, or having diseases like leukemia and others. So there's a high possibility that people having these kind of diseases might get encountered with color blindness as well. So you must have been now clear that color blindness can be caused due to either one person being born with it or probably arising later in life. Another thing to note is who is at risk. Is it men only? Is it women only? Or is it both? Actually, the thing is both of them have a risk of getting color blindness. However, as per the various research, it is clearly evident that men have a higher incidence of color blindness than women. And it is expected that nearly 10% of males in the world have some kind of color deficiency. So basically, out of every 10 males, nearly one male has this kind of color deficiency in them. And as per the research, men from Northern Europe are actually considered most vulnerable to these kind of risk, right? And as I was talking regarding a particular case in the starting, wherein FTTI and Supreme Court regarding that issue. So what happened is, in that particular case, a data was stated wherein it was told that nearly 8% men have actually this kind of color deficiency, and nearly 1% women in the world have this kind of color blindness, right? So are there some disadvantages of having color blindness, or can we do some jobs or not on the basis of this? See, actually what happens is in different countries the rules are different, but to some extent being a pilot or being into armed forces becomes a little bit of difficult for people having color blindness, as these colors are distinguishing between colors is extremely important in these particular employment. At the same time, it depends on the severity of color blindness. If you are having a very less severe kind of color blindness, then it is completely okay. However, in case there is a high severity, then there are possibilities where are in certain employment you might not be permitted. Take an example of traffic signals. So a person who is driving, let's say, has a very high severity of color blindness. Now in that particular case, he might be seeing this particular scenario, right? So what happens is these particular rules of driving also have some component of color blindness into them. For example, prior to 2020, there was, according to Indian Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, and the rules were central motor vehicles. In that, it was difficult to obtain a driver license if a person has some sort of color blindness. But recently the rules have been amended, and the persons who are having mild to medium color blindness can obtain the driver license. So actually these rules vary in different countries. In some countries they have completely allowed people to have their driving license despite having color blindness. There are some countries who have completely restricted people to get the driver license, and so on and so forth. So basically these were the things I wanted to discuss with you. What is color blindness, how it is happening, and how is it impacting the lives of people, right? So I hope after watching the video you must have got a clear idea about all these aspects. Keep working hard,